name is CJae. For this discussion, I will talk about a recent conflict in my senior class at school and the principle of equality. Just a few weeks ago, our school had our last home football game of the season, which is very bittersweet, might I add. Anyways, there is this tradition that Monahans High School and many other high schools in our great state of Texas follow about the last home football game. This tradition is that the senior class of that year will walk across the football fields, at the last home game. As far as I understood, this meant the entire senior class. I was excited for this because, it's one of my last in high school and I wanted to cherish it with the classmates that I grew up with. However, I somehow apparently misunderstood. According to many of the senior football boys, the only seniors that are intended to walk the football field are the football boys, the cheerleaders, and the trainers. I didn't understand this because in the past couple of years, all of the seniors were allowed to walk the field. It was supposed to be a type of symbol of the last year of the seniors. I remember seeing all of the faces of the seniors in the past years walking the football field for pretty much their last time ever. They were sad that it was over, but happy that they all ended it together as one. Throughout the whole week of our final home game, every senior was talking about this confliction. The seniors, like myself, who were not a football player, cheerleader, or trainer, were frustrated with the situation. We did not agree with the inequality that we received. Myself and many others spoke our opinion of this, which of course is that all seniors should be allowed to walk the field because that's how it's always been, and it's just all around better to end our home games together. However, this discussion of this conflict always ended with a fight. The fights or arguments were mostly with the football boys because they were the main ones who thought it should just be these three groups rather than the entire senior class. But what I didn't understand was the harm that equality of the whole senior class would do. Why could we not all get the equal right to live up a great tradition? Also, one of the most frustrating parts of the whole thing is that the ones like myself had a reason and principle behind our opinion, but the football boys did not seem to have much of anything to back them up. In the end, my opinion didn't matter, however. There was no getting through the thick skulls of our football boys. We all watched from the stands, of course, as our fellow seniors walked the field for one last time. Well, our fellow senior football players, cheerleaders, and trainers walked the field for one last time. To this day, many weeks after our final home game, I still voice my opinion as the topic is brought up, and I will stay true to my opinion and my principle of equality. In the sense that I voiced my opinion and stood with my principle of equality in my senior class is what relates back to Fruitland's Farm. The utopian society of Fruitland's Farm stood to their principles just like I did, and eventually failed, just like I did. But the fact of the matter is that we both stood for our own principles no matter what, even though it did not end the way we had hoped.